Hello, TTW Plus and all of our partner teams. Welcome to our Tuesday night Power Hangout. This is the night where we bring together all of our special guest speakers, our incredible upline and VEMMA and beyond. And of course, we have with us our outstanding VPs that are working around the clock to make this experience as magnificent for you as it is for our entire team. Of course, we also have with us some of our rising stars like Corey. So thank you for joining us today, Corey. We literally have been trying to build out our Leaders Club as big as possible, awaiting the imminent launch of our call center that's going beta this week. Josh and Dwight have been working around the clock over the last few weeks to get everything ironed out, and there's literally 50 different things that they're working on to make sure the APIs are set, the telemarketers are hired, the scripts are tested, and it's all perfectly prepared. So we're going to go into that a little bit later. I'd like to introduce to you the number one person in our team, our VEMMA Ambassador. He's built a team of over 4,500 people strong without automation since July 2013, so not even a year. Absolutely incredible. This gentleman is a six-figure earner for 10 years out of his 12 years in business. He has a beautiful family. They're all working hard, and I'd like to welcome Mr. John Melton to the call today. Thank you, John.
Absolutely, Charles. How you doing, buddy?
Very, very good.
Awesome, awesome. Well, really excited and appreciate you having me on tonight's broadcast, and just excited about what you guys are doing as a team. Obviously, VEMMA is doing some big things as a company, but I think this organization is going to do a lot of positive damage all over the world by not only leveraging the automation factor, but I know you guys are well connected all over the world, and VEMMA's in 50-plus countries, so that really gives you an unfair advantage, which is exciting for anybody within your organization. Did you want
Absolutely.
Me to keep, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Did you want me to keep going, or?
Yeah, talk about your experiences with the team. You came into Toronto last weekend. What you're doing in the future? How you're working with Josh and Dwight? Like, what's the backstory there? How do you know Josh? Where did that partnership come from?
Yeah, actually,
people want to know the details.
Yeah, actually, Josh and I met on Facebook, believe it or not, and we're both networkers and out of Baltimore. So we got linked up. I want to say probably about 2 years ago. And it was funny because I was in another company at the time, and him and I were trying to recruit each other into our companies, and for one reason or another, we just didn't do that. But we always got really excited about, attraction marketing and internet marketing and capture pages and autoresponders and call centers and having systems in place, no different than when I was in the mortgage business. In the mortgage business, they had telemarketers, they had a process, they had a system in place so that anybody, whether they had a good warm market or good friends and family to talk to, they could have success. And we always wanted to put something together like that. And 8 months ago, I came to VEMMA. 9 months ago, whatever it's been, and we've had over 5,000 people come into our business by leveraging cold market, warm market methods, internet marketing, social media. We even have teams that do, the old school stuff as well, doing meetings and parties and get-togethers. And look, it all works. But what excited me and what excited Josh, and I think what excites a lot of people out there, is having the systems in place, the methods in place to build your business all over the world from your home, leveraging, technology and leveraging other people. Can you imagine having people come into your business all over the world that you don't even know, that you never even talked to? We're going to be able to do this. We're going to have leads. We're going to have people to talk to 24/7, and obviously the hungrier the person is, the more work ethic they have, the more money they can make. It was the same thing when I was in mortgages 10 years ago, and they said whoever made the most phone calls made the most money. So I used to make 100 calls a day, and if I made 80 calls in a day, the next day I made 120 to make up the difference. I made 6 figures my first year. I made over $240,000 my second year, and that was because I worked hard. Here's the downside. I had no leverage. I couldn't make money on the efforts of other people, and I certainly didn't make residual income. So with VEMMA, not only do we have a great product, the timing, we just launched Mojo, which is a healthy coffee. It's so good. I'm not even a coffee drinker, and I can't get enough of it. It's got the VEMMA formula inside of it. So it's got the vitamins, the minerals, the mangosteen, the aloe vera. It's got all the nutrition your body needs, and it's just super good for you. And at the same time, it tastes good. You get a boost of energy, and that's how all of our products are. You know, they're all good for you. They're all liquid. You know, the only thing we have that's not RTD, ready to drink, is our shake. And the shake you have to make, but we're coming out with the shake in a can very soon. So just about everything we offer is very simple. You crack it open, or you twist the top off, you drink it, you feel good, and you share it with other people. So it is a simple business, but that coupled with what we're doing with the automation factor, with this organization specifically, with Josh, with Dwight, we're going to be a part of a huge movement. Understand that VEMMA went from 117 million to 221 million in the last year. That's 89% growth. So now they're doing about $20 million a month. Well, with what we're doing as an organization, I believe we can do $20 million a month in the future. And it's all going to start with this team, this organization, because we're doing something that no other team is doing. I know we have a couple other leaders that are going to touch on that, but I'm telling you, with the amount of success we've had, I mean, we're putting in over 100 to 200 people per week right now. And again, 50 countries all over the world, you can do business. But the main thing that excites me is what we're doing with this organization specifically. This is not something that all of VEMMA is using. This is for this team. And if you're serious and you go all in, you can be a part of it. I'll let them talk more about the details, but the timing, the compensation plan, you're only building 2 teams. Everybody can be on top of each other. So imagine this. Imagine you bring in 20 people in your business and you put 10 in your left leg, 10 in your right leg. Everybody's on top of each other, benefiting from each other, working together, and then you're on the bottom loading in more people from all the systems we have in place. We have unlimited lead sources. I'm fired up. I mean, there's so much that's going to happen. They're opening up Colombia, Dominican Republic, Brazil, South Korea. We're opening up more countries. You can override entire countries. And with the technology today, with the systems in place, there's no stopping us. There's no boundaries. You know, you're just going to build 2 teams. Everybody's going to get deep rooted that's in the business now, and we're going to take it to the moon. So I don't know if you wanted me to touch on anything else, Charles.
Yeah, well, that's incredible. I just got fired up. Opening in Brazil, I know Paul's Paul's a lot of connections there. Can you talk about one really cool thing that I just realized? So we got into this program, literally TTW Plus. It's founded on finding automated systems. And what we found is we started really enjoying the products. Yeah. But there's a third thing that's happened out of it, and that is some people have come to me and said, Charles, we want to have the TTW Plus challenge. We want everybody to, join this challenge for a really healthy diet and start doing fitness. So can you talk about how VEMMA is helping people getting healthier just by making lifestyle changes and getting more active? Like, does that happen elsewhere in the company?
I mean, here's the thing. When I first started looking into VEMMA, what's ironic is, I don't know, it just motivated me to start going to the gym. Now, I'm not somebody that necessarily needs to lose a lot of weight. If anything, I probably need to put on some pounds. But the bottom line is, we all know that just exercise is important, even if it's just 30 minutes of walking per day. And when you're a part of a health and nutrition company, you almost feel a little obligated. You feel like more motivated to do it because it's kind of a part of our culture. But here's the deal. Not only do we have Dr. Oz that has had us on his TV show several times, loves our product, says it's his favorite afternoon pick-me-up. He speaks at our conferences and conventions and on some of the broadcasts, webinars, that sort of thing. BK Barreco, the co-founder of the company, him and his sisters, they've been in health and wellness for over 20 years. And not only that, we're the official energy drink of some professional teams like the Phoenix Suns, the Phoenix Coyotes. And then you've got Chris and Heidi Powell, which are world-renowned personal trainers. In fact, if you're tuning into this broadcast, I would encourage you to download the BOD-E app for free. This BOD-E app, it's B-O-D-E, so it's like body but with an E, not a Y, BOD-E. With the BOD-E app, it reminds you when to eat, what to eat. It gives you all these different recipes. It reminds you when to drink your body burn, when to take your shake. I mean, it's so helpful. So it's not a diet. It's not a fad, right? Diets don't work. It has the word die in it. This is a lifestyle enhancement. All right, so it'll teach people the proper habits. The reason most of us have so many health issues is bad habits. You know, so just understand what's happening right now in our company is an explosion of a lot of people getting involved to make money, but sometimes, and like Charles just mentioned, we forget the value in the product. You know, I've got people that have lost 50 pounds in 90 days. I have people that have lowered their blood pressure. They've lost inches. It's helped with fibromyalgia, migraine headaches, eczema, sleep apnea. I mean, name a health issue, and we probably have somebody that's consumed our product, and it's helped them. Because our product has mangosteen and aloe vera, and you can just Google this stuff. I mean, in fact, look up VEMMA.com/science. We're one of very few companies that has our own FDA-approved manufacturing plant. Now, our product is not FDA approved because it's not a food or a drug. Food and drug does not, you know, they have nothing to do with vitamins and minerals and that sort of thing, but our manufacturing plant that we own and operate is FDA approved. Very few are. We have clinical research on our product. Most companies don't have clinical research, and the ORAC value is off the charts. I mean, when you look at some of the comparisons of our liquid dietary supplement in comparison to the tablets and pills out there, that just doesn't absorb into your body like a liquid does. And again, just to reiterate, our coffee, our tea, our energy shots, our energy drinks, our protein drinks, you know, the kid liquid vitamin, it all has the VEMMA formula inside of it. So when someone drinks our product, yeah, it tastes good, or, you know, they feel good, or they can get it for free by referring it to 3 other people. They're getting their nutrition, the nutrition your body needs, and it helps prevent diabetes. It can help prevent all the health issues that we all have, friends and family, suffering from different issues. And if you go to my website, wealthtrainingonline.com/testimonials, there's countless testimonials, and it'll blow you away by some of the quick results people have gotten from the products, which, again, if we're looking to build residual income, I mean, think about this. If you want to build residual income, it would come from something that people will consume irregardless of the financial opportunity. So I can't think of a better way to build residual income than a product that everybody wants and needs, and most people consume something anyway, whether it's a vitamin, a soda, an energy drink, a coffee. We're just giving them a healthy alternative, you know?
Yeah, that's absolutely incredible. You mean you know when I met you, John, I was like, no, we're purely online. We're all automation. I don't care about going to the events. I don't really care about the product. And now I'm like so focused even on working out every single day, and I know other people in our team are doing that because we are associated with a health and nutrition company that's going to be creating these massive residual income streams for us. It's just awesome what's happening because of you guys being there every single day for all of us. So it's inspiring. So thank you very much for you know, being there and joining us today on this Power Hangout. It's absolutely awesome.
Yeah, we're fired up, man.
Okay. So I'm gonna. Yeah, it's just awesome. I didn't know if you're over 5,000 now. This is just awesome. Okay, so we also have with us a few other guest speakers too. So thank you, John. We'll ask you to speak a little bit later on in the hangout. We also have our incredible upline, the man that introduced me to this opportunity. He's connected with superstars all over the world, so I knew when he came to me that there was something here. He doesn't just pitch every little program to me along the way. He was like, Charles, look, I know you're launching another program right now. You got to take a close look. Take a really close look at this, and you know, give it 15 minutes of your time. Don't think about anything else. And I did that, and we are now the biggest team working with the automation expert since then. So thank you, Paul Mercier. Please share your thoughts about TTW Plus and this project with everyone in our audience. Thank you.
Hey guys, how you doing? I'll tell you, Charles, I'm excited that you're a part of the team as you are. Probably more excited that you're a part of the team than you are. But I'll tell you, there's some amazing things going on here. You were asking me earlier, you know, kind of share with some people how I came to meet Josh and how this all came to fruition. I'll tell you, I've met Josh now. I've known him for a couple of years now. He was part of another company that I was with, but I wasn't with that other company to build a business. I just thought that the product would be helpful to me. And the person that signed me aboard, he knew my background, he knew the things I had done in the past, building teams and so forth, and he wanted to get me motivated to build that particular company. And he asked if I would talk to the #1 income earner in the company, and I said, sure, I'll talk with him for you, and there's no problem. I'll listen to what he has to say. We started talking. He thought we were both from the same city. The funny thing was, we started talking. He spent about an hour with me on the phone talking about certain things, and you know how he wanted to maybe start a local event in his area. And I said, yeah, well, why don't we get together and have lunch, and we can maybe talk about doing something like that. Maybe I will turn myself from a customer to a distributor. Maybe maybe let's just sit down and have some lunch together. Well, come to find out, not only was Josh not in my upline, he was sideline to me. That guy that called me was not even a part of Josh's organization. They had met at a convention, and Josh told him if he ever needed a hand with anything to give him a call. So this is a person that Josh met one time at a convention who was calling him up for help with a person who was, a fairly good-sized leader in the industry, and Josh said, sure, I'll absolutely help you. So this is the first thing I noticed about Josh. He was willing to help cross-line to his own business to help somebody succeed. A perfect stranger that he had met one time at a convention. Then he was spending an hour with me on the phone. We were going to go have lunch. The funny thing was the guy on the phone thought we were both from Boston, where I'm from, and we're not from the same area. I said, let's go have some lunch. And Josh goes, well, where do you live? I said, well, I live just north of Boston, about an hour. I'm in Portsmouth. And he goes, Boston? I said, yeah, I'll meet you halfway. It's not a big deal. He goes, well, I'm about 8 hours from there. I said, well, maybe we could skip on lunch then, We just started laughing, and we got to know each other a little bit. And, I did turn a couple people onto that particular product, and I had found another guy who was a decent-sized leader, and the person that signed me aboard wasn't available. And I just happened to pick my phone up because I remember Josh had given me his phone number. I picked up his phone number. I called him, and he said, Paul, how you doing? He remembered me from our phone conversation. I said, hey, I got a guy going to come into the business. Would you help me do a three-way phone call? He said, absolutely. He helped me do a three-way phone call. I don't remember if the person ever joined the business or not, but just the fact that Josh was there to help sideline, cross-line with some people he's never met before, to me meant a lot. So we stayed in touch. We became Facebook friends. And he never really approached me with anything, of course, because, he's doing his main business, and he never really approached me with anything. And we just started chatting one day. He goes, Paul, I'd like you to take a look at something. And then I looked at it, and we started talking, and we started, from looking and chatting on Facebook, started some long phone conversations. And next thing you know, he had me up there. Just really, we got some owners of some different companies on board. We did a lot of research. He had me involved in the research on companies that he was trying to pick to figure out which one he was going to attach this whole system to. He had already seen VEMMA, and he started telling me that I think that VEMMA's really winning out over the other companies. I said, yeah, it's VEMMA's a great company. I've been looking at it. I said the only thing that's to me bothered me a little bit is as I knew my friend John Melton over here, who I knew from my previous company that we both did really well with. He was even a higher rank than me. He was amazing in that other company. We built a relationship together in that company, and when he first joined VEMMA, he approached me about it. I think he was only in for a few weeks when he called me up and he said, Paul, I want you to take a look at VEMMA. And at the timing just was not right for me. I was just heavy heads into a lot of paving work, trying to finish up the season for paving, heading to Brazil, and about a month or so after that, I forget the exact timing, I said, when I get to Brazil, John, I'll revisit, I'll take a closer look at the site, maybe we'll talk again. So I was down in Brazil, and I was looking over the site, and at the same time we were talking to Josh. Josh brought the fact of VEMMA up. I said, yeah. I said, VEMMA, that's great, and it looks like VEMMA's going to win out from all the other companies we did the research on because we didn't want to put all this work, and I'll tell you the amount of work that Josh has been putting in over the last couple months, and he always tries to over-deliver, under-promise. He never tells you one thing and has you expect something to happen and have it not happen unless it's totally out of his control. He really tries to take things slow to the people. Let's get things rolling. Let's do this first. He's got something. His way his mind works is he's got one step at a time. He's extremely methodical. Everything he has told me or promised to me has happened, has come to fruition. And what brought this all together was the fact that he said, we're going to join VEMMA. We're not going to join VEMMA because the company offered us some kind of a power leg position or some kind of a position that has volume in it. He goes, I want to take this system to VEMMA and have it be a proven system, not because somebody put us in a power position or put us in a position with a company where they pay us to come aboard or whatever. So he said, I'm going to join with my friend John. And I said, I have my very good John Melton showed me this. it's going to be hard because I'm going to go with you, but when he told me that John Melton was also the person that he was going to join VEMMA with, right from scratch, having John Melton sponsor us, all the stars lined up. I know what John Melton is capable of. I know his leadership. I know what him and his wife Nadia have done and how much they help people and how he's 24/7, always available. I mean, he may go to bed at 1, 2 in the morning, but if I called him and I said, John, I got a guy from the UK, I need you to talk to him at 4 o'clock in the morning. He's a big marketer, or he's somebody that I really want you to talk to. John would probably set his alarm clock for 10 minutes at 4 in the morning, get up and do a 3-way phone call. I know that's the way he is. You know, and that coming along with Justin Poletti as I got to know him in VEMMA and working with Josh. And I'll tell you, the biggest thing about this company, like you said, I wasn't exactly excited about so much about the product, although I knew their product was good. I just didn't know how good. And I didn't know what kind of response I was going to get with the product. But what I did know was the leadership that was put together here is absolutely second to none. I've never seen an assembly of people put together, and I'll say that as I've gotten to know you, Charles, even more now, as I've gotten to know all these wonderful people that you brought to the business, all these leaders here. You got Tina, Pippa, I mean, just everybody. Dawn's on board. I haven't got to know Corey yet so well. I mean, Clint, we met the other day on the phone. I mean, Shane, I mean, all these people that you've brought in for leadership are just unbelievable people, all caring, all trying hard, all with their, each one with their certain strengths that all come together to help. I mean, this is something that is the most special thing I've ever seen assembled in one place. It's absolutely fantastic. And now let me just really quickly go to the product. What I've experienced with the product, somebody says, well, how do you sell that product? I mean, I'm not selling the product. I'll see somebody, like the other day I was at a place called, it was an American Legion. They were doing a benefit. My friends were there. They were doing some kind of a bingo thing for a benefit for, I forget what it was. I believe it was a cancer research. Just a small local event. My friend invited me over. His friend I hadn't seen in a long time. He's an older guy. He's about 75 years old. His name's Jimmy. He invited me over. I said, sure, I'll go play bingo, right? And the waitress said, I'm going to go get myself a 5-hour energy. I said, wait, before you do that, hold on for a minute. And so I ran out to my car. I grabbed a VEMMA out of the cooler. It was actually the party, the Verb party out of the cooler. I brought it into her. I said, try this. Instead of drinking the 5-hour energies, try this. So she drank it. She said, wow, this is delicious. This is absolutely delicious. So she drank it down. A half an hour later, she was like bouncing off the walls, kind of. She had energy. You could tell she was going from table to table. Before that, she was really sluggish, moving around. And she came in. She goes, that stuff is absolutely incredible. Where do I get that? You have to get it online. She goes, well, do you have your laptop here? Because we have internet. So I said, sure. So I went out to the car, got the laptop, popped the thing open, and she bought a case. I mean, that's how this stuff is. It's absolutely incredible. One more time, I signed up my friend Jerry into the business, and while I'm signing him up, I brought him some samples. We were at a restaurant. It was like an Applebee's type of place, and there was a waitress there, and I asked her the stuff was warm at the time, didn't have a cooler. I said, could you give us a couple of like little small rocks glasses with some ice in it? I want my friend to share some of this product with him. And she goes, what is that? I said, well, do you drink energy drinks? She goes, well, I do once in a while, but I try to stay away from them because I know they're not good for me. I said, your life is about to change. This is not only good for you, it's super good for you, and it's delicious. You want to try some? She said, sure. An energy drink that's good for me, it's delicious, I'll try some. So she grabbed 3 rocks glasses. She came over. I poured some into each one of the glasses. She took a sip, and she grabbed the other can that was on the table, opened it up, and went around to all her waitress friends, sharing the party with them. And they were all trying. Next thing you know, we had all waitresses standing around a table, I mean, asking what it was, taking the website down, getting the information, and my friend Jerry's supposed to follow up with them now. So it's just amazing the excitement which you can get from this. A friend of mine owns a restaurant down in Florida. I gave some to him. He tried it, and he's got a little bar behind his restaurant, and his daughter works behind the bar. She drank some, he drank some, and then he ordered 10 cases for his restaurant. He's going to sell it from behind the bar. You know, so it's just amazing stuff. His daughter actually owns a health and nutrition store down in Florida, and they're going to order some to put in health and nutrition store as well. So there's just the product is second to none. It's exciting what it is. The packaging is phenomenal. It comes in a can, ready to drink. We got a leadership team that's all put together here. That's unbelievable from anything I've ever seen. I mean, and then to put that all together with what we have here in this company, it's just amazing. And this system that we're putting together with Josh, what he's doing. And the call center is supposed to, I don't know if they got it going today, but he was going to start today with 1 or 2 people starting to make phone calls. It's not today, I'm sure by tomorrow. I don't know. I don't want to, again, make promises, never overpromise, under deliver, but It's coming in the next any day now, and I am just as excited could be. Instead of people having to spend all their time trying to recruit, once they get out of their warm market, trying to figure out who am I going to talk to next, that they have this option to take advantage of and just be there to help people instead of recruiting. Just help the people that launch into your team. It's just a duplicatable for anybody. I'm as excited could be. I've never seen anything put together quite like this. That's where I am.
That's
I could
amazing,
keep going on.
Paul.
I could keep talking for the next 3 hours because I'm as excited. I mean, there's so many exciting things happening. I'm trying to keep it short for the sake of the people out there, you know.
No, and see, Paul's a perfect example of someone that's assembling some of his leaders right now. So he brought me in, he brought some other power players in, and as soon as we have the beta launch of the call center over the next few days, guess what's going to happen? John, Justin, Paul, myself, all the VPs and leaders are going to be able to extend that proof through all of our contacts, social media, and beyond, and we are going to amplify our growth way beyond just the new members coming in from the call center. We're going to be able to bring people in that have extensive teams, and they're going to migrate them in to VEMMA, create a solid home base here because of our automation, because we have so much momentum, and then as soon as they're making enough money, they'll be able to upsell those members into their primary business. It's just absolutely awesome. I'm going to talk about that a little bit later, but right now we do have one of our incredible uplines working directly with John Melton, Justin Poletti, Star Platinum, almost executive. So congratulations on your success, Justin. He does 3-way sometimes at 2 o'clock in the morning. So this guy is very dedicated. I want you to share with us all of your secrets, how you're working on scripts and leads, how much you enjoyed the Bold and the Mojo or whatever else I see you always drinking. Please go ahead, Justin. Thanks.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Again, I thank you, Charles, and all the leaders here that are on this call for putting this together. And I'm just super excited after hearing John and Paul and yourself. And, you know, John is being my mentor, you know, from all the success that I've had in the industry, you know, since day one. You know, I like to give it back to John and Nadia, you know, for their leadership, their mentorship, their skills, their coaching, just everything all around. Those two individuals, John and Nadia Melton, has not only gave me the courage to be who I can be in the industry, but gave hundreds of other people, if not thousands of other individuals, you know, who are starting in the industry. And, you know, just because they're working with each and every one of us one-on-one, giving us mentorship and skills, and it's just, you know, phenomenal. And, you know, a good thing that I'm just super excited about, I don't want to get too crazy here. I don't want my screen to freeze up here, but, you know, the lead system, the online, you know, capture page system, you know, what John talked about, and I know Paul touched base on, you know, the products as well. But guys, you guys and ladies don't understand, I'm sure you understand, but this is going to be huge. I came from another company with John, you know, several months ago. I've been in VEMMA now going on, you know, I'm in 8 months, about 8.5 months now with VEMMA. And my other company, I was doing very well. I was having success, but the problem was my team could not duplicate my success. You know, we were going through our warm market, you know, friends and family, you know, out every night doing home meeting after home meeting after home meeting. And, you know, like I said, I was doing well, but my team couldn't duplicate my success. And, you know, in the industry, that's a problem. So when you don't have a duplicatable system in place, you know, when you run out of your warm market and your friends and family and people, you know, just in general to talk to, you're backed up against the wall. And you know, John approached me and he says, "Hey, I think we found a home." You know, VEMMA. He narrowed it down to VEMMA. I took a look at VEMMA. My first question was, you know, John, you know, I'm not a salesperson. I don't want to have to sell products. He's like, "Trust me, you don't have to sell anything." I'm like, "Oh, really?" I said, "How's that?" He goes, "The product sells itself." So as John being my mentor, my leader through years of me being in the industry, I'm only in the industry over 2.5 years. My success came from me following John's mentorship and coaching and his wife, Nadia. You know, I came on board. I showed the opportunity to my team that was up against the wall. Some came with, some didn't, you know, but it was just the idea that, hey, there's another option when you're pinned up against the wall when it comes to running out of, you know, people to talk to, family, friends, and you don't want to bother them anymore. Hey, that's great. Here with VEMMA, we have an automated online system that does most of the work for us. Okay, for example, when I first came over here to VEMMA, I built my VEMMA business, you know, just through some home meetings in the beginning, and then I got plugged into the online system. That just totally blew my business up. Josh's online capture page system, his online traffic and clicks and real-time leads, long-form leads, interviewed leads is what really, really took my business to the next level. I went from diamond to platinum to star platinum, in 3 months' time here, moving through the ranks, with John and Nadia's help and just our group of leaders that we formed here in our organization. With everyone's help and on board. I'm not sure if anybody here on the line is, familiar with the industry. If you are, the timing is everything. When the company goes from 113 million to 221 million in a year's time, it's at the sweet spot right now, and especially with our leadership we have here with Charles, Tina, Don, Sean, John, myself, Paul, everybody that's coming on board with the all-in package. We are here to help you. And a great thing I want to get back to is the leads from capture page traffic. The leads is unbelievable. Okay, when I started plugging into the leads into my capture page system, guys, we are reaching out to people that are looking to earn additional income from home, that are looking to work for, through an online system. Okay, because a lot of other companies out there, I'm not going to bash companies out there because there are a lot of other companies out there that are doing well. For example, Amway, they're been around for 60, 70 years, whatever. They own the Orlando Magic basketball team, for crying out loud. They are a multiple billion-dollar company, but they build it traditional, old-fashioned way, where you have to go living room to living room, reach out to family members and friends and say, hey, you want to buy my product? And they work out of their garage, I like to say, because that's their office, because their products come, in their garage. They invite their team over to distribute out the products. Here with VEMMA, the products are phenomenal. As Charles was saying, everyone got their products. You can, you taste the products, you see how powerful they are. They're addicting. I can't go a day without drinking a Mojo, Verve Bold, my liquid vitamins. I started to cleanse this week. So the products are powerful. Okay, I have over 800 customers in my organization, just customers. I don't have to call them every month and say, hey, listen, are you going to order more products next month? Are you going to order more products next month? Because they fell in love with the product. And now that they can refer other people and get their products for free, they're not going anywhere. So it's not a company where you have to bother friends and family members to keep ordering every month. Now back to the online system, guys, and ladies, it's unbelievable, because now we are reaching out to people that are looking, like I said, to earn additional income, to start working from home, or who the leads could be, doing other primary companies, but they're looking for something online as well, so they can do both. But here, like I said, with the leads, the capture system, the call centers coming in place with the White and, Josh putting together for us, it's going to be game over, lights out. You're going to see, I know there's a lot of people here in the line that are saying, well, when's the call center coming? Is it really going to happen? Is Josh and Dwight, reliable? But I'm telling you right now, from me, I met Josh. John knows Josh as well. I never met Dwight, but I'm telling you right now, Josh and Dwight are going to come out with something so huge for our organization alone that's going to be off the charts. And guys, I'm telling you right now, the only way you're going to be able to fail is if you quit the business. I'm telling you right now, I put together scripts where I'm calling leads and closing them right out on the spot. All right, now with our compensation plan changing from affiliate marketing, from network marketing, it's just the same. I explain to people, well, what's the difference? If VEMMA is not a network marketing company, it's affiliate marketing. What is that? Well, that's a great question. Let me explain it to you. So you can see how you can pique people, just by saying, hey, VEMMA is like an Amazon. It's like a Google. It's like a Facebook. We are affiliate marketing. Okay, BK wanted to get out of the network marketing, kind of theme. But, and then the good thing about that is, there's some haters out there that are against that. But you know why? Like BK said on the radio broadcast, hey, it's my company. I can name it and do whatever I want with it. And when we talk about affiliate marketing, it's no different than an Amazon. People go to our online store, they order products, it comes to our doorstep 2 or 3 days later in a big orange box. Same thing if you order from Amazon. Okay, you go to Amazon, you order a product, whether you can buy it at Walmart or Amazon, you get it right away. Instead of you leaving your house, it comes to you two days later in an orange box from Amazon. So basically, the affiliate marketing from network marketing is huge. The online lead system that we have in place, the capture page, I mean, you guys all plugged in for the all-in. Some of you haven't plugged into the all-in or ready to plug in with the all-in. The capture page system that Josh put together, Dwight's call center, it's game over, guys. I'm just super excited right now. You can tell I'm fired up. I get fired up every time I just hear more and more about what's going to be happening here within our organization. Just our organization alone, guys. We want to be putting in $5, $10, $15,000, or not $1,000, 5, 10, 15,000 new affiliates in a month. So, for example, John, put in over 5,000 in, just 9 months' time, hit ambassador. His income is anywhere between $15,000 to $30,000 a month. Okay, so now if you can see, once we start cranking this call center up, the lead generation, the capture page, you can see where our team is going to go within the next, say, 3 to 4 months. It's going to be so huge, and I'm just super fired up. I'm here to work with every one of you, role play the scripts, help close the scripts. If you're not used to being on the phone, I'm here to help you, feel comfortable with calling leads on the phone to close them out, and just everything. Tina's putting together all this training information. We're going to be doing some one-on-one short and sweet videos as well. So I'm just super fired up. And Charles, I want to give it back to you. I'm just ecstatic right now. It's just going to be epic.
Wow, you can hear the passion in our upline's voice. It's because they know Josh. They've met with him. They know that when he drops, over 1 million clicks per day into our VEMMA marketing system that he built, and he's built over 50 systems for different companies. When he sends his traffic from his own pay-per-click network that he owns, this multiple seven-figure earner is working with the best in call centers, Dwight, and that's just one of his call center experts that we're working with. Dwight's over 100 millionaire, and these guys are setting up the system at no cost to us. In exchange, we are going to launch the new members effectively so they stay with us forever. So our retention ratio is extremely good. So I'm going to talk a little bit later. I know we're going a little bit longer than I thought. I just want to say hi to Clint and Corey really quickly. You're going to be able to speak a little bit later. Welcome to the call. But I want you to hear from our VPs what they're doing every day, how they're working with our new leaders and our prospects to be able to really set the stage so our leaders are ready for this massive influx of new members coming in. So Dawn is our VP of Business Expansion. She's actually Corey's sponsor. I want her to speak about what she's been working on lately. So Dawn, please go ahead.
Thanks, Charles. Hi, everyone. I just want to say that this is a really incredible opportunity, and want to thank Charles so much for showing me this opportunity, because there's no words really to describe just how amazing this truly is. I kind of want to talk about the product just a little bit, because everyone's saying that the product would really sell itself, and that's actually kind of true. My husband went to the gym the other day, and I don't know if anyone really remembers me talking about him, but he had surgery on his back 2 years ago. So he is disabled. He has a titanium metal actually in his back. He had his spine fused, so there's very little that he can really do, and exercise isn't really something that he can do a lot of. So we had to hire a trainer to help him do the appropriate exercises that he can do without hurting himself. But he went to the gym just the other day, and he brought VEMMA with him and showed his trainer, and his trainer likes it. And I actually think that he might be buying some from us within this next week. That's just amazing. I will be, I will be telling you guys about my husband's journey with VEMMA and weight loss, and hopefully this will help him because of him not being able to exercise a whole lot. He has fluctuated with weight, where he has lost and then gained and then lost and gained. So that's been a very bad struggle for him the last 2 years. So we're hoping that with the tiny bit of exercise that he can do, and with VEMMA, that this will help him on his weight loss journey, because he really needs to lose at least 40 to 50 pounds, the doctors are telling him. Excuse me, I'm sick. Anyways, I also want to tell you guys that coming on these Hangouts is really important. I'll tell you why. I come on these Hangouts every day, and I started noticing I'm getting people approaching me on Facebook I didn't even know before. And they told me, oh, I saw you on the Hangout. I saw you on the Hangout. I just wanted to get to know you. You seem like a really cool person. It's really important that, if you guys want to brand yourselves and get yourselves out there, that you start doing your own YouTube your own YouTube videos and getting on these Hangouts and doing Hangouts with us as well. Yes, and I mean, it's incredible. I just got someone today say, hey, I saw you on a Hangout. You know, let's talk, and you know, we're going to be talking here tonight. That's all for now, Charles. Thanks.
Yeah, that's a really real story. This is why I love our team. We are literally from all over the world. I think we already represent about 15 countries, and we just started TTW Plus near the end of February this year. We're not even 2 months old. It's been an amazing journey. We will be cultivating new leaders like Corey and Clint. But for now, I want you to hear from our Australian VP, because she is literally going to be blowing up this team down under. So Pippa, please share your thoughts about our project with the entire team. Thanks.
Hi, thanks, Charles. Hi, everybody. First, I'd just like to say what an absolute privilege it is to be on this Hangout with such great people, a fantastic upline who are actually here and approachable, and they're here to help us all to grow our business, to grow your business. It's when they talk about being in the right place at the right time, also with the right team. This is it. It's everything has come together. The product is absolutely outstanding. That was a pleasant surprise for me. So my son is autistic with some behavioral issues and stuff, and to get him away from Coke and Pepsi and onto the VEMMA drinks and absolutely loving it is just fantastic. And the same goes for all the youth. What better than, instead of all these poisonous energy drinks, to actually give them something that's good for them as well, makes them feel good and keeps them well and fit. So from the product point of view, I think it's absolutely amazing. From the TTW Plus side of it, it's a fantastic place to be right now. On TTW Plus team, we've already got over 50 outstanding leaders. These are people who are going to be helping bring the whole team in. We will be there to support you all. Those who want to step up as leaders, you have that opportunity, and you can be nurtured within this team to do so. You will be able to have the opportunity to get on these Hangouts, to brand yourself. It's fantastic. As Charles mentioned, yes, I'm the Australian leg at the moment, and we're working towards making Australia really stand out on the map. So there's some really great things happening with that as we're assembling our team down here. And the way to do it is we have a fully duplicatable system. It's easy. Not only can we do all of this, we can teach you how to do this, and your prospects, your team members, and so on and so forth. So that's the way to grow a team, and that's the way to build an empire. So I'm so excited about this, but I don't want to take up too much time because we have all these outstanding speakers. I'll back to you, Charles, and thank you.
You're very welcome, Pippa, and you said the right word in that. Empire building is what we're doing. Finally, you will be able to be the person with 10,000 people in your downline. VEMMA's 9 years in business. John mentioned all the amazing things that VEMMA has accomplished already. Massively successful business model. So if you attach a business that's going to be around for decades with an automation plan that's able to drop in 100, 200, 1,000, whatever it is, new members per week, ongoing, guess what's going to happen? The story is going to get out there that we have a viable automation plan that doesn't cost $20,000 to get involved, doesn't cost $30,000 to get involved, doesn't cost $500, $1,000, $10,000 a month to get the traffic and convert it in the call center. We get access to the leads and the use of the call center to close the leads, not to mention a marketing system except for the marketing system, for free as long as you are a leader with us. The marketing system becomes free once you refer 5 people to the marketing system, and it's only $19.95 per month. We're talking very, very low cost for extremely high value. But we also are going to be training you how to set up your own YouTube channel, how to create your own mailing list, how to do all the different network marketing, social media marketing, internet marketing, all this knowledge that you can use to propel you to amplify your team with us. We're going to brand you as a leader, and we're already starting to do that. So I know Tina is our VP of training and so much else. Tina, please talk about what we're doing, and then I wanted Corey to mention what he did today, and then of course, Clint, I know you're gearing up, and we're going to talk about creating the TTW Plus Challenge with you, because I know that you are a fitness guy, and we're going to work with you to make that happen, but we'll talk about that after. Tina, please go ahead and share the training ideas with our audience. Thanks.
Thanks, Charles. I mean, we have so much coming. It'll all be in video. You guys will be able to download the videos, put them on your own YouTube, or we did an individual hangout with Corey earlier today, and I'd even suggested to him, take the training that I'm doing and redo it yourself. Record yourself giving that training. So you're the leader of your team. I mean, there's going to be the script, role playing and stuff like that that Justin and I do that you can just grab that so Justin doesn't have to work with everybody, one-on-one doing that training over and over. But, take whatever I put out there and make it your own, to help your team, stuff like that. I did want to touch on the products myself as well. My son, I've always tried to get him to take vitamins. Well, the doctors have actually required him to take vitamins right now. He's got some medical stuff going on, and it was like pulling teeth to get him to take these pills. But we ended up signing up for VEMMA with Charles and didn't even think anything of it, and he's no problem. Every day he's taking, either having an energy drink or he's taking, the 2-ounce shot of VEMMA. He loves the Verve. He loves the Party. He's wanting to try the coffee. He's a coffee drinker at 17. He loves coffee, so he can't wait to try that. But we have the Next. His physical trainer is, her kids are trying that. They love the orange. It tastes like orange juice, is what they tell her. So at least that's good. We have a lot of good feedback coming from the products. And with that, I'll keep it short because I know this is a long hangout, and I'll turn it back over to you, Charles.
Yeah, that's amazing, Tina. We really will be walking through all the different videos. And one thing actually that I want to do is do a walkthrough of what the marketing suite looks like. I want to do a walkthrough of what the VEMMA back office looks like, all the different things so that you as new members or prospects, so you're looking in, you know exactly how everything works. The other really cool thing we're going to start doing once the call center goes live for beta launch is we're going to do short 1 to 2 minute videos every single day that tracks the progress of our leads being converted through the call center and how our new members are doing in the system. Because we know some people will be new to internet marketing. Some of you will be new to online business. You're looking for a better way. Well, you just happen to find the best possible answer to that question. I've been online since 1998, and this is by far the best plan I've ever been attached to that has longevity, residual income built into it with such an amazing team, with such elite proven power players. We're talking about millionaires, 100 millionaires, and who knows what future business will come out of creating a very core group, strong, rich core group of business entrepreneurs right now, right here. We're at the very beginning of this journey. You want to attach yourself to us right now. This is the best possible place to be. All right, I'd like to welcome Corey Mueller to the stage today. He was our first special leaders hangout attendee. We wanted to start branding him online. I want you to talk about it, Corey, and everything else you're thinking about. Thanks.
All right, thanks, Charles. We did that, the branding hangout today, and first I want to say, though, I got the product Saturday, and like everyone else is saying, product's good, it's awesome. I can't figure out which one's my favorite, so it's like I gotta keep taking, drink here, and I'll drink, another one in the afternoon, but they're all really good. That's been stated before. The automation, free leads, if you can't get pumped up about that and helping people, it's just crazy. It's very crazy. But today we did that individual hangout, and people, like in this industry, people join people. These guys were like, we're doing a hangout today. What do you need? What's your strengths? What's your weaknesses? let's work on this. Let's make you a better leader. And it was just awesome. I mean, it's like personal. If you haven't done it yet, just, it's great. It's good. You're going to learn a ton of stuff from Tina. I can't thank Dawn enough for telling me, hey, Corey, you really, really need to look into this and get on it. And Charles, awesome. Everyone's behind you in this. I mean, look at our upline. I mean, they're so pumped about this, and they've been doing this for a long time. How can't you get pumped up? It's just, I'm excited. I'll keep it short. I know it's been long too, but I'm really excited and can't wait. I cannot wait to get this really going. Thanks, Charles.
That was excellent, Corey. Yeah, thank you for joining your first ever Power Hangout. Hope you had a lot of fun. It's just really good to see we are working with people that are extremely advanced, like John Melton, like Paul Mercier, all the way to people that are really trying to figure out what works online. A lot of you being there, Corey was saying that he tried to spend some money on solo ads. He tried to do all the Facebook posting 1,000 times a day, whatever it was, and he didn't find the right home. Well, with us, we work with you until we figure out what you really love doing in the really huge internet marketing space. We really work with you so that you can participate to help us launch the new members and really blow up your downline. The system is going to reward the people that put the time in to build a personal relationship with our new members. Why is that? Because when people are your friends, they want to work with you forever. They want to stay with us, and then later on, we might have some other programs, and we'll upsell into those together, and it's going to be awesome. All right, so I'd like to welcome Clint Verten to the stage right now. He's been a long-time Team Tsunami Worldwide supporter. He's absolutely fantastic. He's into it. He works really hard, so many hours per day, like every day. And Clint, go ahead and share your thoughts with the world. Thanks. Okay, you got to unmute yourself, Clint. There you go. Okay, we can't hear you, Clint. So I'm not sure if your mic's working.
Oh. While he's getting that fixed, I do want to point out he did an amazing job last night. He posted a video letting his family and friends know, come watch this hangout. I'm going to be on with leaders. I'll post the link just before. That's a great way to start to brand yourself. So I do want to give him a high five for doing that. Good job, Clint.
Okay, well, we'll work on getting Clint live online. We've spoken for quite a long time today. I just want to reiterate exactly how our plan's going to work. First of all, if you need more information, please go to the person that introduced you to this video. They'll become your sponsor. If you're just randomly finding this video, thank you for being here. Please go to facebook.com/TTW Plus. That's our home base on Facebook. And just come to that group. You can ask for questions, and we can help get you sorted out. Clint, let me know if we can hear you. Keep trying. You can get in here. So this is how it works. You're going to get involved with your sponsor. You're going to go all into VEMMA. This is going to cost $500 for the affiliate builder package. Then you're going to join our marketing system that Josh has built. It's going to cost $20 a month. As soon as you do both of these things, you're going to be added to the lead rotator. This is where Josh is going to be sending all this traffic to your capture page. These leads are going to become yours for life. The SMS marketing and the marketing suite is going to be sending a text to their phone. The system's going to send a voice message broadcast to their phone. Then the lead is going to go into an email autoresponder system. Josh has prepared all the emails, the sequences. All of that is set up for you, ready to go. You don't have to do very much. We will be walking you through training that shows you how to fine-tune things if you wish. The marketing system also has all this other really cool stuff, like a blogging platform, ad co-ops, all sorts of stuff built into the back office. It's really, really professional, super high quality. Refer 5 people, you get that free. Now, once the leads are in that marketing system, they're going to be transferred to the call center. In the call center, we're going to have two strategies to to close the leads. One will be the agents themselves working in the call center will get paid the highest commission, all sorts of rewards if they take the lead and close them. We anticipate 10 to 20% will be closed at the $500 plus level, and then the rest will come at lower levels, and then we'll work on building relationships with them to upsell them to the $500 level. Okay, you must join the business and go on to 120 QV auto delivery, but you're going to want to do that because this is way cheaper than spending your marketing budget elsewhere, where you'll spend thousands. With us, your ongoing cost monthly is going to be 120 QV, or about $160. And in that case, you're going to get access to the leads and the call center and everything TTW Plus has to offer. It's just absolutely a great system. You'll be able to go to all of your contacts and say, look, we are creating the largest automated system ever built into a network marketing company. And we can say that because our call center guru is the guy that dropped 300,000 people per week into another MLM. This is just awesome stuff. It's going to be so much fun. So then when these numbers come in, so say we have one telemarketer working. That's it. Each telemarketer is going to work a 10-hour day. In that 10-hour day, let's say worst case, they're going to be able to close 5 new members. We know that each member will be able to bring at least one person in from their warm market. So if you add that up, that's 5 from the call center and 5 from those people's warm market every day. That's 10 per day. If they work 20 days per month, that's 200 new members per telemarketer. Our first call center room has 48 seats. So we could potentially bring in about 10,000 people a month just from that one call center. And I'm telling you, we have access to over 200 American call centers right now. I think we have Clint.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Clint.
Okay, finally.
Please say hi.
Hey, my name's Clint Rattan. I'm from Dallas, Texas. I just wanted to say a few things tonight. I know it's been a long call, and like Charles said, I'm a long follower of TTW. And when I saw this, I sat back and watched, and I had to get in. But the main things I want to talk about is who I am. Like Charles says, I do work long hours. I get up early in the morning. As soon as I get off this call, I'll be going to bed. I usually get up real early, like 1 or 2 in the morning. So, and then I've actually been part of a workout group that I work out with, and I've been doing that for a long time. So the products that we have works in perfectly with what I do. I've taken different types of supplements over the years, and these supplements fit right in with what I've been taking. I'll just delete what I was taking and start taking the VEMMA products. Like I said, I also put out a challenge to someone that may live close to me. I live in Dallas, Texas. Well, I actually live in a suburb of Mesquite. Someone that may live close to me that might want to either meet up with me at the gym and work out. I'm doing a weight loss program right now. Couldn't get it out. And so I started it yesterday. I started taking the VEMMA products on Saturday when I got them in the mail. And then I started the weight loss process yesterday on Monday. So I'll start taking the body and all the different Verb drinks for my energy. And then I'll gradually post pictures of myself, maybe not on here, but I'll have pictures to go along with my process along the way. But anyway, I want to say thank you for everybody that's on this call tonight. Solid crew across the board. And I want to let everybody know the reason I got into this, my why. Everybody has a why. My why is my family. My wife, she has Crohn's disease. I'm ready to get her off her job. It's too stressful. She does not need to be stressed. Myself, I need to get off my job. It just wears me out. And that's my big why. And then also my boys. They go to college, and helping them pay for their school loans. That's a big expense. So those are about big whys. And I can't wait. I'm excited. I've been in offline marketing for it's been a couple years since I was in offline. I did that for quite a few years and was pretty kind of successful in that, but kind of stepped away for a while because of family issues. And then I started doing online marketing, and that's kind of how I started seeing and following Charles TTW, and really came part of his network. But just wanted to introduce myself today, and I want to shoot it back to Charles and end this. Appreciate it, Charles.
That was wonderful, Clint. Another really good depiction of a real story of someone that's trying to battle hard to make a better life for their family, so they can spend more time with them, so they can have more time freedom to do whatever they wish. We're just going to meet you, Clint, here while we go into our close. So before John Melton says his closing remarks, if he's still there, I just want to finish what I was saying before. So really the value that you will get here goes far beyond just the new bodies coming into the business, but it's going to be, we are creating a business family here that's going to be working together on this project and many more for decades to come. So John, please say some really inspiring words for our team, and thank you for coming tonight. We really, yeah, that's if you hear a kitty in the background, that's my little sweetie. She's very loud.
That's
Whatever.
the best part about working from home.
You got it. So please go ahead, John. All right, thanks.
Well, you know, I know a lot's been said tonight, guys, and here's the bottom line. If you're watching this Google Hangout, just understand there's 3 ways to get started. You either buy a 1-pack, a 2-pack, or an affiliate pack. Even if money's tight or you're a little hesitant, just buy something and you're in the business. Remember, there's no cost to join. You just buy products, you share it with other people. So you could literally get started for less than $100 by just buying some products and you're in the business. The only downside is you wouldn't get all the systems, the automation, everything that was talked about, but you could always upgrade to that later if it's that big of a concern to you. But let me tell you something, the worst thing you could do is nothing, because with the binary, with the 2-team structure, you could literally get a position just by buying some products and slowly ease your way into it, but all the while people could come into your organization that you don't even know. Imagine having Paul or Charles or any of these great leaders join your team just because you placed an order right before them. And that's actually what happened. I remember when Paul first got started, you know, there was a couple people that signed up right before he did, and now they're like, who's this guy Paul? Who's this guy Charles? Who are all these people on my team? And of course, you still have to build the other team, but isn't that neat that you could literally build 2 organizations, never get cut off, unlimited levels, you know, limitless possibilities financially, and at the same time, like we've talked about many times on this call, you're sharing a great product, liquid nutrition, antioxidants, you know, you're getting the nutrition your body needs, and it tastes great. So, you know, I'm fired up. I'm so excited to be working with each and every one of you. If you need anything, please look us up on social media. You know, all of us are on, you know, Google Plus, Facebook, LinkedIn. You know, we're doing these Google Hangouts. We're here to support you every step of the way. We've got private groups on Facebook that we're all plugged into. So we're here to help you build a business, answer questions, you know, get you through that beginning phase. That's the hardest part. You know, a lot of people get excited, but they ride that roller coaster, that emotional roller coaster when they first get started, because they don't know what they're doing, because they don't have the confidence. Maybe they haven't made any money trying things like this before. We're here to help you every step of the way. So if nothing else, you can count on us and the system and the product to be here to support you and take this company to the multi-billions. That's going to happen anyway. We're just going to get our piece of the pie. And, by the way, still have a life. And that's the main thing that I liked about network marketing. Yeah, making money's great, but being able to spend time with your family, travel the world. You know, really, if you have a smartphone, you have access to the internet, you can build a global business. So with that, Charles, I'll turn it over to you. And again, appreciate you having me hop on. And those of you that are tuning in tonight for the first time, God bless. We appreciate you getting on and lock in your position, place your order tonight.
Very wise words, John. Thank you very much. This is day 12 of 60 days. We will be here every single day at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. We're doing European Hangouts on Monday and Wednesday at 3 p.m. We're really excited. Every single Tuesday at 9 p.m. we will be holding our Power Hangouts that we're holding it right now. We will be bringing on people of John's caliber, Justin and Paul. Thank you very much for coming as well. We thank you to our VPs and our rising stars, Corey and Clint. Have a good evening, good night, good morning, wherever you are in the world. We'll see you soon. Thanks. Take care.